right, y'all. What's up, y'all? I'm diving right in. I'm your girl, Michelle Hope Walker. All right, you all. I'm comedian, actress, rapper, singer, Hope. All right, y'all. Let me dive right in. The subject is Larsa Pippen. Hey, Larsa, how you doing, boo boo? With your pretty self? You go, girl. Hey, Marcus. Jordan. All right, y'all. Now, what sparked this is about, and I think it was a repeat, so I don't know when the show was aired, but Tamra, I think it was aired after Valentine's Day 2023, though. And I love my Tamron Hall show, but on that day, the way Tamron was treating Larsa, or maybe the perspective Tamron Hall was coming from, I have to say I didn't totally agree. And that's okay because that's the great thing about all of us is that we're so unique. We all have different opinions, different things like that. But still, I'm a girl, Tamron Hall. But Larsa, you can date whoever you want to, honey. And the first thing I got to thinking of is, hold up, wait a minute. Why would anybody be worried about what somebody else thinks about Larsa and Marcus Jordan? And also, my son played with Marcus. Oh, yes, my son was in AAU and different basketball teams. As y'all know, I'm from Illinois, outside Chicago, but I used to have to drive past Chicago to Deerfield to a rec center, or I don't know if it was a rec center or a square. Just know I drove my son everywhere for basketball, okay? And so he played on a team against Marcus Jordan one time, and then he ended up being on Marcus Jordan's team. I just remember when I was driving back to my little town in the dark from their practices, I would just be like, Lord, please don't let me hit a deer. Because we're in Illinois, you know what I'm saying? But anyway, I'm out here now in LA. As you all know, my wonderful, blessed kids are grown. But anyway, so that's just my little story about Marcus. And I think one time at one of the games or something that Michael Jordan did come. And of course, I was raised in Illinois. So most definitely I remember Jordan playing on the Bulls. And so shout out to Michael Jordan as well. But here's my thing. I just felt like they were criticizing Larsa too much. Larsa Pippen. They just no. Because these men get with these younger women all the time. Nobody is saying nothing. These men will get with these girls' sisters, the mamas. They don't care. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, no, I can't just stand by and let y'all just criticize Larsa like that. Because Larsa, you can be with whoever you want to. As Larsa mentioned, she actually was with Scottie Pippen when she was 21 years old. And so she said she was 10 years younger than Scottie. So then that means Scottie was like about 31. Now, these men are good at getting these younger girls, okay? Younger women to marry because they think they're gonna be able to control them and push them around. I don't know if that's the life that Larsa had experienced. I don't know what came about their divorce. I don't know if Scottie cheated or I don't know what was going on. Or either Larsa just grew up and realized this is not who I want to be with, and this is not the life I want to live. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I think sometimes they get them real young, real young, because again, they want to control them. And I'm not saying, Scottie, you did that for sure, but you know what I'm saying? A lot of times that's what it is. Now, a lot of times when women tend to date younger men, it's not really about a control. Since I have to say that some of these younger men are way more mature than some of the men our age or older. Shouts out to the younger men. Well, anyway, y'all know I'm a comedian, actor, silly. I'm your girl, Michelle Hope Walker, and you are watching me, Michelle Hope Walker, speak about Larsa Pippen and her relationship with Marcus Jordan, which I think is fine. That is her and Marcus's business. Now, I know Tamron kept mentioning, I'm talking about Tamron Hall, because this is why I seen this on the show of Tamron Hall. And I believe it was a repeat, so this stuff is probably over. Y'all, I just seen it, okay? I got a life, so I'll be living. So I just happened to be at home and see it on TV, okay? But anyway, so I'm sitting here, I'm like, first of all, Tamron came over, well, what about the parents? I'm like, well, first of all, first of all, they're divorced, and I don't know if that was from Michael Jordan cheating or what was going on in that episode. So I'm like, they can't really say too much of nothing, That'd be funny. Now the mama, again, a lot of times I'm a mama of grown kids. As long as our kids are happy, because these days it's really about your kid being happy. So many of these adults, young adults, are so sad and so miserable that when you see your adult child happy, you don't care who he with, long is they are making him happy, and he's happy. He's smiling. He's happy. That's all. That's what we just as mamas really care about. You know what I'm saying? So Larsa seemed to be keeping him happy. I've been seeing where they did a little event together. So you go, Marcus and Larsa. So I was like, and Michael, again, love you, Michael. But okay, Michael, I think he's been with someone, younger himself. So I know he ain't trying to say nothing, But it's as Larsa kept telling him, the parents are fine with her. I don't know why Tamara kept bringing up the. Maybe it's because Cameron wouldn't want her child to be with her. But you got to also understand when your kids get grown, they grown, and you really don't have control over who they choose to see. And again, I'm an adult. I'm a parent of adult children, and so for me, as long as my kids are happy with who they're with, I'm good. Now, if they're not happy, and there's some abuse going on, some other stuff going on, that's when I'm like, wait a minute now. But even then, it's still their life. They're grown, they still, you might can say a few things to them, but they have to make decisions for themselves, even when they're in bad relationships. You know what I'm saying? But it sounds like Larsa and Marcus' relationship is a great relationship. So I'm just like, so what is the complaint? Because nothing. And so Larsa, and you just is beautiful. You keep doing your thing. I like your jewelry. I like how you was excited about making your own money, even though you do get money from your divorce, which you should. And then you still have kids under 18. Well, at least one under 18 is at the